Hello, this is Julius KARANI. I welcome you to my YouTube channel, and this is where we speak the unspoken with I, KARANI Julius. Welcome once again. Sit and relax and enjoy, and ensure that you keep on subscribing to this channel, and ensure that every time every time we have a new upload, a new video, that you are the very first person to view and learn from our video. Ensure also you keep on dropping a comment. Guess what? Today we are talking about why too many breakup in our relationship. Why there is too many breakup in our relationship. That today you are in love, tomorrow you are not there. Today you are dating, and then after some few months you are no longer dating. Why too many breakup? Why? And is it the will of God? No, it is not. It is not the will of God. But why do we have too many breakup? Why do we have too many breakup? At times, you need to understand that a relationship is a journey that keeps on, that needs to be built every now and then. You keep on building the relationship. You keep on building, because where it was today, it is not where it should be tomorrow. Therefore, you keep on building it. You keep on building that relationship. But you have been having a lot of shake-up. You have been having a lot of up and downs in the relationship. You have been having ladies commit suicide, young men commit suicide because they broke up in their relationship. So my question is, why do we have so many breakup in our relationship today? Why do we have this? Remember, relationship, it is the basis, it is the key, it is the basis of every other thing you say. That if you talk about church, relationship, if you talk about family, relationship, if you talk about friendship, relationship, if you talk about employee-employer relationship. So it is something that we really need to keep on addressing. This is where we speak the unspoken, and we are addressing the reason as why we have too many breakup. We have been having too many breakup in our relationship today. Ensure you keep on subscribing. That is my request. Please ensure you support this. Please ensure you support this, and God will bless you. So why do we have so many breakup? Also drop a comment on what is your feedback. And I believe the reason is why we have a lot of breakup today. Number one is when we start our relationship at the long time. Starting at the long time. Remember, there are some of the things for instance, if we talk about love, the Bible says that do not arouse love before its time. So there is the opportune time. Some people are in a relationship today, but they are not ready. They are not ready because there are some of the things that will come as a result of having this relationship. There are some of the things that will arise as a result of having. There are some of the tests of relationship. There are some of the things, demands. I call them demands of relationship. And therefore, if you are not ready, if you have not built the capacity to be able to meet this demand, therefore you will have issues in the relationship. So one thing that is causing a lot of breakup is unpreparedness to be in a relationship. You cannot be in a relationship when you are not prepared. You cannot marry when you are not prepared, because marriage is not just a fanfare. It is something that it is a call for responsibility. It is a call for responsibility, and therefore, the reason that's why we are seeing a lot of breakup nowadays, it is because of what? It is because people are not ready. That's why you can have a guy dating 3 ladies at the same time. He is not prepared. He is not as serious as such. And therefore, we have a lot of breakup in the relationship because people are not prepared. In their mind, in their psychology, they are not prepared. They even don't have the know-how, and they do not have the awareness of what they are putting themselves into. And that is why, ladies, if somebody has to come to you, if you are in any form of relationship, ask yourself this question: am I ready? Am I prepared for this? Am I prepared? What is your capacity? What is your capacity? Remember, everything that you see, even God entrusts you for, it is because you have the capacity. And that is why Jesus was giving a parable, and he saying that there was a rich guy who called his servant. He was going for a journey, and he gave them talents each according to their ability. You have a certain ability, so you need to build an ability that can be able to contain that relationship, that can be able to deal with the demands of relationship. I think I'm talking to somebody. You really need to ensure that if you want your relationship to be sound, please ensure that you have the capacity. You have the capacity. Are you ready? Are you prepared for that relationship? That is what I'm discussing with you today. That the reason is why many relationships are failing, be it in marriages, because probably you enter into that marriage and you were not ready. You were not prepared about it. I talked with one of a certain friend of mine who was telling me about some challenges and issues in their relationship, and I told that person that you really need to be patient. Give your partner time to be to acquire that readiness, to be mature enough to know that I am in this relationship. And I told you are the only person who can really help. So you really need to know that if you are entering or you are engaging yourself into a relationship, then you must be ready. You must prepare. Preparation is very key. You must be psychologically prepared. You must have the readiness that I am entering into a relationship. Wow. So I'm asking you myself, and I'm asking you today, are you really prepared about the relationship you are in? How prepared are you? In that marriage, how prepared are you? Remember, there are responsibilities. Remember, there are some of the things that you'll be called to be asked. Yeah, you receive a call and you are told, unajua gas imeisha. Responsibility. You cannot run away from it. You are in that relationship and already tells you need to maintain my hair. Guys, don't run away. If you put yourself into that shoe, ensure that you can be able to take up the challenge. So that is the number one reason as to why people are starting something they are not ready, they are not prepared for. And I would beseech you, I would plead with you, if you are not ready, don't engage yourself in a relationship. Don't. I cannot hide you. Don't. If you are not prepared, give it time. Chill, my brother, chill. You need to chill. If you are not prepared, chill. If you are not ready to have a wife, hey, chill. Don't be in a hurry, because we are having a lot of breakup because of such. Number two thing I would like to address. Remember, this is where we speak the unspoken with KARANI Julius, and we are talking about why relationships are failing. Why relationship? We have so many breakup in our relationship today. Why we have so many breakup in relationship? Why? The second thing why we are having that is the method in which we get to start the relationship. I want to amaze you that majority of the people today relate and start dating in the social media. That is a pity. That is serious. In the WhatsApp. That is why you find people when they are having issues in the relationship, instead of calling the partner, they address that issue. They will write status. They will start communicating. You cannot even, you will not even look for so many things to understand a certain relationship has issues. Visit people's status. Look at what they post in their Facebook history, stories and status there. You will know. You know that there is something that is not working in their relationship. Why? Because if you look at such person, ask that person, how did you meet? How did it started? He will tell you, I picked a number from a friend, and then you start conversing, and even the lady aliingia box on WhatsApp. Yes, some of you are saying yes in the WhatsApp. Then if that was the channel, then breaking up will be the same way. Somebody will just write a status. I feel I need time, need a break. I've heard people say that you see, we need to have a break. And then I ask myself, which is that relationship that people usually have a break? There was one guy who was telling a lady that, you see, I need a break, and you need a break to be with another lady. Wickedness. So it's because of the channel, the mode. Earlier, if you really wanted a lady, you used to sacrifice, go visit her, call her, sit at a place, talk, express yourself face to face, not using the phone. So if you are here and if you are listening to me and watching this video, ask yourself, how did you start that relationship you are in? How you started? How was the beginning of that relationship? So the reason is why many relationships are failing is because also the channel, how you began it, how you began it. You saw somebody singing in church choir, and then you asked for a number, and then you started chatting her, and then the next thing we see, you are engaged. How do you expect you to maintain that relationship? So there are some of the matters that need seriousness. There are some of the matters that we really need to have, and they should be done with a lot of seriousness. So relationship needs seriousness. Seriousness. You need to be serious about that. So I am here to speak the unspoken. How? Which was the method? What was the first approach? Good. Your approach. We have so many types of approach that you approach already by calling her, you chat with her. Then breaking with her is easier because you have not paid any cost. Mentioning and talking of cost, you must pay cost of that relationship. So if you have not paid any cost, then losing that lady will not be a big problem. So which cost? What have you invested in her? So have you been able to pay cost of traveling from your place, go to where she lives, goes to that city, have time spent on her, that you are serious and you are cautious of not leaving that person? That even if you feel she is suggesting such kind of thing, then you feel, no, I have invested much in this relationship. So some of us, we have not paid any cost in that relationship, but we are still saying, we are still, we want to keep it. So the reason is why relationships are breaking. It's because we are not paying the cost. We are not. And then the approach, we use the wrong approach. There are approaches that can tell you a certain person is serious about you, and there are approaches that can tell you that another person is not serious. So for instance, if you are in that relationship and you saw each other on Facebook, no cost there. In fact, when that guy was in that Facebook, he was enjoying himself, and then all of a sudden he met somebody. So we are having this because of wrong approaches, and also people are not ready to pay cost. So I'm telling you, if you want to maintain that relationship, you must also be able to ready to pay cost. There's nothing that comes our way if there is no cost. I tell you the truth.